Back again with another Dokkan event. This time I got my boy Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta at the helm. You know what this means? This means we fit a bill with a mono tech team. Now I'll tell you right now, a mono tech team body Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, mostly because you can actually bring one unit that does immense damage, which is not Gotenks, believe it or not. Gotenks does do a lot of damage, but for this event, the MVP is your boy Super Boo. Super Boo will do at least 200k damage. At one point in the video, I did a Dokkan with this nigga. He fucking booed. I think he did 400k damage, I think. Either 300 or 400, which is a lot. Absolutely a lot, because up until this point, I played this event 6 times using an AGL team, using Super Vegito and like Mongi units, and I was able to do it, but it was way harder. It took way more time. I actually made a video because I couldn't find, no one had an SA10 TUR Gotenks, so I was like, alright, I guess I'll use Vegito. But now that niggas got it, it's fucking amazing, and I actually did upload that video if you want to watch it. It's 30 minutes long. If you, for some reason, can't do this, oh, and I got a fucking phone call, Jesus Christ. Alright, bet. I was talking to my homies. They're like, yo, bro, we love your videos. Fucking keep doing it. And I'm like, God, don't worry. So they're one of my 4 fans. Anyway, like I was saying, if you want to watch that video, it's 30 minutes long. And I really went in-depth on the tactics for beating Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. And because for that, you really need a fucking tactic because you're there for 30 minutes. With this, the idea is, obviously with Gotenks, you want to try to get his 11 key because that's his most strongest super. And then have Super Boo next to Gotenks. At least when you get to the tech Gotenks phase, have him next to him. And again, just like in my last video, what I said is that you want to have Ghost Ushers, you want to have Icarus, you want to have Sensubin and Adende. And because this team is tech, it's not AGL, you can actually tank tech Gotenks a lot better. So I think overall this team is a lot more safe. Although you do give up a little bit of that HP and blocking potential, it's worth it in the end because all your other units are so much better because of their typing. They're not AGL. And I wish I had LR Goku. If I had LR Goku, this shit would be hella easier. But yeah, I brought the TUR Goku. He's still pretty good. And the idea is just like if you played this, if you didn't play it, save everything until you see Super Saiyan 3 fucking Gotenks. Maybe use a Senzu Beam before that. I think you'd be okay. But you don't want to be using Ghost Ushers on the Phi one. You don't want to be using damage reduction on the Phi one unless you absolutely have to. But then you're kind of at a disadvantage for when you get to the tech one and the SDR one, and then you don't really have anything to use. I mean, I did so well against the tech one, I was surprised because I'm used to using an AGL team. I actually said, fuck it, why not? I used a Ghost Usher on the SDR one because he was attacking 3 times a weak person. So I was like, fuck it, I got Ghost Ushers to spare, nigga, I'm bulling. So this team, I don't think you can appreciate this team unless you played this with an AGL team, or just go ahead, go to that video and watch it. I'd recommend maybe 10 minutes. It's long as fuck. It's 30 goddamn minutes because of the fact that AGL is just disadvantaged against tech. And I did not have Super Boo. Do not sleep on my nigga Super Boo. Super Boo is the MVP of this team. If he wasn't on this team, I probably wouldn't have beaten him because there 3 or 4 times I nuked like 3 bars with this nigga. It's all him. It's all Super Boo. So I know a lot of people are depressed. I was depressed. I started off the last video fucking complaining, saying that this game is now pay to win, which it kind of is. But I mean, as long as you have Super Boo, you should be all right. I mean, at least when you get to the hardest part, which is Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, this nigga comes in fucking clutch. He does a lot of damage, and he basically is the only way to like smooth him down like butter. I think the best team to do this with, in order, I'd say the best team is a Phi Broly team because you have the opportunity to bring the World Tournament Boo And if you're lucky, bring the TUR Piccolo. I don't have him, so there's no reason for me to do a Phi team. If you want to see like a Phi team just nuke this nigga, watch Living Ichigo's video. When I watched Living Ichigo's video and I saw that Boo do that much damage, I was like, boo! Yo, I need this nigga in my life. Because I've been playing it like a fucking Mong. I've been playing it like, you know, like, I didn't think Boo did that much damage. And that's the thing that sucks, like, fucking online. Like, I love the Reddit Dokkan community, but, like, these niggas don't emphasize things. They're like, yeah, Boo and Piccolo do a little more damage, so probably during him. And I'm like, I'm thinking like it's not that much. I'm thinking it's like, oh, okay, I guess it'll be like, since he doesn't take a damage reduction, it'll do like 60k, which is okay, but it's not that good. No, it goes through the defense, and it's way stronger, because usually you hit for, what, 60 or 70? This motherfucker's hitting for 200k? I'm like, Jesus Christ. And this Pycon Loki is pretty good, too, because one thing that was good about the AGL team, I must admit, even though it took fucking 35 years to do anything, is that I had 1, 2, 3, 4 stunners, so I was able to, like, kind of mitigate damage more than this team. But at the end of the day, it's worth it because this team is a lot more aggressive. You can actually do a lot of damage. You don't have to worry about Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks that much, because with an Icarus, he does less than 15k. I know he does less than 15k because he did 15k to my AGL team. So, you know, really at the end of the day, you just got to make sure you have the right units. Because, look, I don't know if, no, I attack with, Boo last, I think. But at the end of the day, like, this nigga's the motherfucking MVP. Had it not been for my boy Boo, I'd be fucking over here crying, bitching, and moaning. Like in my last video saying that, you know, this shit's pay to win and you gotta have, like, god tier units. Which, by the way, isn't true. Because a lot of people, like, dick ride Super Vegito, and they're like, oh, yeah, you know, with Super Vegito, you can do anything with Super Vegito. Yeah, you can technically do this event with a double Vegito lead. It'll take you 45 fucking minutes. It's not worth it. It's absolutely not worth it when you could bring God Tanks or even find Broly and then bring some type of a Boo. Boo is instrumental. Like, I can't stop dick riding this guy. Like, you don't understand. I did this event 5 times with an AGL team, and every time it got a little easier, and then finally I found, like, my sweet spot where it was, like, I did it quote-unquote quickly in a half hour. With this was my first time doing it with a tech team, and I fucking booed, my nigga. Goddamn, bro. I didn't even have to worry about anything. And I forgot that, Bardock, this Int Bardock, a.k.a. the best World Tournament character ever, a.k.a. if you slept on him, you fucked up. And that was a nice super by my boy Boo. He actually did some damage. At this point with the AGL team, he would have about 10k less HP, not that much less. But your boy LR Goku, or what becomes LR Goku, he basically links very well with Bardock because they have family ties, so that's an extra +2 key. And I think Bardock and Super Saiyan 2 Goku are the only people who have that link, so I'm lucky, I guess, because once I get LR Goku, we'll have some key support. And like I said, this Pycon is very good because he mitigates damage and it'll take a lot less. I think it's like, what, 7? Not even 5. So, definitely, tech team, I'd say is the best way to go. As you can see there, even with Gotenks, he does, like, ridiculous damage. And it wasn't even that much. And I have my SA10 Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, and he does 36k. So, you know, they do better damage now because he's not as strong, but it still doesn't change the fact that the MVP is fucking Super Boo. Like, that's it. Khalas. That's my boy. Fuck. My bad if my voice sounds a little weird. I've been sucking dick all morning, and it's just like, ugh, I guess. I'm just an amateur on that shit. I gotta get used to it. But yeah, this event became a whole lot easier and a whole lot more fun because when I saw I think Super Boo's Dokkan is coming up. I literally didn't realize that he was this strong. I think if I remember correctly, I used the Dokkan Super with your boy Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks because, like, it's instinct. You think, you know, his number is bigger, therefore he does more damage. But then I saw the regular Super from Boo, and I said, boo, yo, this nigga's a god. I need to give the Dokkan to this man. He's a low-key fucking beast. And he's free. If you don't know, he is technically free from the what do you call it? Jesus Christ. Oh, from the Boo event. Jesus, it wasn't that hard. From the I don't remember the name exactly, but the event's pretty easy. Just fight like, I think SGR Boo and then Tech and then some other Boons. Like he's probably one of the better SA10 characters to have because he'll help you out if you're desperate in the Gohan event, and he'll help you out here if you're desperate, which fucking you are, nigga. There is no, the two units that do damage to Gotenks is Super Boos, which there's not that many of, and Piccolos, which I actually have the free Piccolo on this team, but because he's only SA1, he's a free unit, he doesn't do that much. He's not gonna pull the weight that my nigga Super Boo does. But that's pretty much the basics for this. You could almost, with a tech team, you could almost just go into this event blindly without playing it long and dominate. I've been playing this event a lot with my AGL team, so I kind of know the ins and outs of the event. And as you can see here, 270k damage. But watch this. I was like, oh, okay, 270k. How much is this going to do? Boo, 220k. Non-Dokkan. I said, nigga, Super Boo needs that Dokkan, boy. There you go, boy. When in doubt, exit out. I restarted the app so I can fucking go back in time. Izanagi. Do it right. Just like how my boy Danzo did it against Sasuke, I'm doing it against goddamn Gotenks. And it is what it is, boy. There's no reason to fucking take an L when you could take a W. Had I not given that Dokkan to Super Boo, I don't know if, I probably still would have won. I was doing pretty good. I was surprisingly doing good. But it's definitely, it might as well. The reason why I even gave it to Gotenks in the first place wasn't really for damage reasons, but because of this. Because he's an extreme type character, he takes more damage. But it's whatever. I brought fucking 4 healing items. Might as well just fucking bull. And I just want, look at this. This Dokkan is so beautiful. Well, I'm telling you, if you have been doing this with an AGL team, you're gonna be like, holy shit, this is amazing. If you've been doing this with Boo the whole time, you're gonna be like, yeah, who cares? I'm telling you, this event can be as hard as fucking full power Frieza before Gogeta, or it can be as easy as full power Frieza after Gogeta. As you can see there, nigga did 500k. Holy shit. So definitely you gotta utilize Super Boo, and if you don't, you're a fucking mong like me. I played it 5 times without him, and there's really no reason to do that. But yeah, I'm just fucking chilling. I'm chilling too much on the low, bro. Fucking this Thanksgiving was surprisingly good. Like, I'm used to just eating dog shit every Thanksgiving, but this Thanksgiving, my family made some good-ass food. I wasn't expecting it. I was like, ooh, fuck. The turkey actually tasted good, and I don't even like turkey, because turkey tastes like shit. But, hey, this year, it tasted like some good shit, you know what I mean? And it was just fucking nice, bro. I've been relaxing for the past 2-3 days. I've been hanging out with friends. I have people from out of state who are here. Kind of sucks though, because I have on the back of my mind, I have so much homework I gotta do. I got a test this Wednesday coming up. I got a project due this Wednesday. I've got a paper that's due not this month, but it's coming up very soon. I got another project that's coming up that's due very soon. I got another project that's due next week. It's like, I miss, bro. I miss when I was a freshman and when I had Thanksgiving break, I just did nothing. Like, these niggas, my professors know, they're like, yo, bro, we know you got some days off. It's alright, don't worry about it. You're not going to be bored. I'm going to give you this review sheet. I'm going to give you these projects. My one professor made me fucking scared, bro. He's like, yo, bro, this is easy. You're going to learn Python. You got to learn Python. I'm like, boo, dickhead. He's like, you got to learn it. It's good. It's good to learn. And Python isn't that hard, honestly. It's not like, I learned C. I mean, C wasn't that bad. But then again, C is like a predecessor to Java. It's pretty like easy to grab onto. Python, there's some things that I don't know from never touching it. I still haven't touched it. Is the concept of like tuples. I'm like, what the fuck is a tuple, nigga? I think tuples are like lists or something like that, or maybe it's just arrays. I don't know. The only thing I ever heard about Python that drained my energy was when I was learning about programming languages. They're like, Python doesn't have primitive types. Primitive types don't exist in Python. And what I mean by that is that there's certain primitive types, like, kind of like you could think about it in set theory. integers, floating point numbers, and all these things have certain representation in memory. All of these things, I mean, for example, in C, I wrote a program in radic sort, and it depends on the fact that it's a floating point number, and it depends on the allocation of memory being floating point memory allocation. But in Python, everything is object-based, which means their representation of memory is different, which means that I don't know it, which means I'm scared. I don't want to learn. I just want to use the same shit from one language for every fucking language, my nigga. Goddamn. But, I mean, Python's lightweight. Python's cool. Every fucking faggot loves Python. I swear to God, everyone dick rides Python. It is a good language, especially for Reddit. I think, I know Reddit's API uses Python, so, like, if you want to write a bot, or, like, a little comment thing, you gotta know Python. But for this Python, I mean, the thing is, this is like the biggest project I've done in a while. He basically wants us to take data from a website, use Python script to save it, use it to extract data, which, I don't know, I don't think it's going to be too bad. You got to use recursive descent, but I don't think it'll be too bad. And then from there, use the data, inject it in a database. After it's injected in a database, send it to an Apache server, and display it there. Now, first of all, I gotta get that Apache server up and running, and there you go. I nuked this nigga. Fucking Gotenks, go fuck yourself. I gotta get that Apache server up and running because I never did that before. MySQL, I never used it before because this is the thing too. This is jutsu. I tried to email them like, yo, MySQL is not free for the university anymore. They removed it. I look at my email bounced. Email bounced. I'm like, fuck me, bro. This nigga has no mercy, bro. I had to fucking comment on fucking bullshit ass Moodle just to get in contact with this nigga. But hey, it's still good. If anything comes out of this, at least I'm being a hedonist for 3 days. I got 3 days of hedonism. I was able to play the Gotenks event. Everything's looking nice, clean. I think this event would be super easy for if you have Elder Goku even, but that's pretty much it. I mean, this event was easy as fuck with a tech team.